of local and international sound.
Sidlukoti, Sidlukoti. Hey, listen, what's up, everybody? My name is Asanda Makaka, the modern clever himself. Unchingile, umsuti, ihlubelihle noma lihlambanga. Abunaqala kodwa nihlambile namhlanje. And welcome to the journey. Listen, you know what? Okay, first of all, I'd like to apologize. I'm very sorry, late. I'm late. Askis, I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen again. Promise you, it's not gonna happen again. You know I'm late. Let me start here. Actually, I'm late because I'm heartbroken. Guys, the Pirates yenzi. Somebody explain to me. Ipagania lenzi. What was going on? Like I don't understand. Yo, I'm heartbroken. I am heartbroken. Not gonna lie, Ipagania has disappointed me so much. We had the game essentially, like it was here. It was here. The game was here. I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened. So I'm heartbroken because of that. I was thinking, Oba, should I do the show? Should I not do the show? Because I know whenever Ipagania and then Ipagania loses, yay, Utad Machola. It wasn't like it. That Machola is always on my case when Ipagania loses, which is rare, by the way. Like Ipagania is rare for Wali lose. I don't know what happened. Honestly, I don't know what happened. But then you know what? We don't want to be selfish. We want other kids to enjoy winning. Let other kids win. We're not selfish as Ipagania. You know? So for me, I'm still a huge fan of Ipagania, but yeah, I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened. And then Omezanabo, I think was it 2-1 or something? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But today is not about that. Today we take it a little bit different. You know, there's a song that says, no matter where you go, remember the road that will lead you home. But your home is where the heart is, right? And for me, what that means is it doesn't matter where you're going in life. Just remember where you come from. It tells me how important it is to reflect, you know, because we always, every Sunday, sorry, my show is Sundays now. Every Sunday, there's a guest here giving you their journey, but we don't give you a chance to actually reflect on your own journey. And that's what we're doing today. Today, I want to know from you. Today, you are the guest. I'm not the guest today. The guest is you today. I want to know from you guys, how is 2025 going? Is it still your year? Because I remember, in the beginning of the year, 2025 is my year. Is it still your year? What's happening? I'll start because I'll start. 2025. Yeah, no, it's been a lot. It's been a lot, man. There's been good, there's been bad, there's been neutral. I'll start with the good. You know, the good so far for me is got a new job. In 2024, actually, December 2024, I got a new job crossing over to 2025. So for me, that was one thing where I was like, okay, sharp, this one is my year, this one. And then what else happened this year, man? The job, I'm enjoying it, by the way. It's a job that I love very much. Dealing with people every day, man. There's just something healing about dealing with people every day, especially helping people. For those who don't know, I'm in the health industry. My profession is in the health industry, a pharmacist to be exact. And, you know, just dealing with people's stories every day, different people, I may add, because you do get sometimes, you get to Asanda, is having a bad day, and then he will come to your pharmacy and you greet, hey, this man doesn't even greet him. It's like, hey, I want my things. And like, oh, okay, he's not having a good day. You get somebody who's going to shout. Omnyak shout, you guys are incompetent, wada, wada, wada. And then after that, when you get somebody who gives you a compliment and says, listen, whenever I come here, the service that I get is amazing. Keep it up. So it's that kind of job where it's up and down a lot. It is stressful, but I love it, man. I really, really love it. And yeah, I think that's really been the good. Fell in love this year too. Hey, Gene. Fell in love this year. It's nice. Very nice there by relationship. I've had to Vela, why didn't you guys tell me? Like all this time I was single, you guys didn't tell me that. Hey, try this relationship thing. It's very nice there. Hey guys, being in love is nice. So I fell in love this year and I'm happy, man. And then I went to a wedding last week. Was it last week? Yes, last week I went to a wedding. Listen, guys, it was my first wedding, by the way. Autiam is married. Injayam is married. What a beautiful ceremony, man. And beautiful couple. Known them for a couple of years. Beautiful couple, man. And I wish them all the best. So sihambe imitshato because badala intanga zami ziyatshata, so very soon. Very soon, bafana. But yeah, man, it's really been a good year so far. And then we go to now the not so good parts about it. I think mainly just disappointments here and there, man. You know, when you wanted a guest that you wanted to host for so long and then things don't really go according to plan. So it's really mostly it's been a matter of okay, sharp. There's disappointments with trying to get a guest. Abanya, you get a person and then they just drop you. Abanya, they give you a response and you're just like, yeah, okay, sharp, But we move. But I want to know from you now. What's happening? How's everything? How's 2025? In fact, I do have a message already here. I'm not gonna say any people's names. Let me start there. I'm not gonna say names, but I am going to read out everything. And if you want to send us a message, by the way, just to share how your 2025 is going, you can send it on our WhatsApps right here on the screen, right here. That's somewhere here. Yeah, somewhere here. But the number is 066 137 2723. I'll repeat it again, 066 137 2723. Send us a text. Let me know how's your 2025 going. I do have somebody here. Oh, okay. This is actually a friend of mine. He's saying that my 2025, it's been up and down. It's been up and down. It's been happening, man. And I've known the guy for a long time too, so I know the ups and the downs. But he's saying, but we're keeping a positive attitude throughout the whole thing. I love that. I love that. It's very important to stay positive. And if I'm being honest, staying positive is difficult. Let's be honest. A lot of people will tell you, hi, throw out the bed, stay positive. It's difficult. Staying positive. When you're in a situation where everything is dark and you're just like, how am I going to get out of this thing? You're just like, stay positive. But how? There's light in the end of the tunnel. How? Where's the light? There's load shedding. So when people say things like that, it's really hard to believe them. There's light at the end of the tunnel. But where? I've been in the tunnel and I'm not reaching the end. But it is important to stay positive. And I think for me, if you want to stay positive, you need to have a source of your positivity. For me, my source of positivity is God. I do believe that you need to have that source of positivity, knowing that, okay, things are not going my way right now. However, I believe and I trust in God that things will be fine. That gives you hope somehow. It does give you a bit of hope. So for me, I would say that you can't just say, okay, I'm going to stay positive and that's it. No, it's a matter of know where the positivity comes from. That's the first part. Once you know where it comes from, whenever you feel that, okay, the positivity is running out, you go back and recharge, get more positivity, and then you come back again and be like, okay, listen, yeah, life is shy, zolo, sharp, enough flop. But I'm coming back to fight again. That's what matters. It's really what matters, man. And it reminds me of something I was thinking about. Where was I going? I'm not sure where I was going. But I was thinking about how we live in some of our answered prayers right now. And most of us don't appreciate those answered prayers. You'll be driving in a car and it's like, it's an old car, right? You see a BMW pass by and like, hey, that's the one I want. Forgetting that there was a day where you wanted the one that you're in right now. We forget those things as people. As soon as you have it and it's no longer new to you, you no longer love it as much as you used to. You no longer appreciate it as much as you used to. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of people are unhappy in life. Somebody said the comparison is the thief of joy, and that's true. People live their lives comparing with what omnye umntu have, forgetting that what I have right now is something that I used to pray for. You can be living in a shack, and the whole time you're complaining about that shack because ngena manzi when it's raining and stuff. There's somebody living under a bridge. There was a point in your life where you were praying for that check. You're living in a 4-room somewhere. Babizwa kuthiwa ngoVezinyawo, as far as I know. You're living with Vezinyawo and you're just like, fit now I want a 6-bedroom with an open plan and a balcony. Not this thing I'm living in. Forgetting there was a time when you were praying for that. We tend to forget these things as people, and I don't know why. I don't know why we do this, but we do it quite a lot. And it's quite dangerous. I believe it's dangerous. Let me tell you why. I believe that, one, God listens. God listens. And whenever God hears you speak, he's like, oh, okay, I'm listening. All right, I hear you. I'll give you an example. Your friend buys a car and it's not top of the range, what. Your comment is, installment, second hand. God is listening and he's saying, oh, okay, you don't want to pay installment. You don't want second hand. Oh, okay, then I'm not going to give you those blessings. And then a couple of months down the line, you're like, but God, I've been praying for a car. How come you're not giving me a car? Kani, the whole time God was ready to give you a second hand. But because you made those comments that, if it was me, I'd never buy a second hand. Then God is like, oh, okay, sure. He doesn't want it. It's fine. We move. That's how God works, man. It's really important to look at how we use our words and how we use our thoughts. A lot of people think your life is not moving forward because of external factors. It's actually internal factors. It's you. A lot of people, you're not moving forward in life or you're not seeing progress in your life because let's just be honest. Let's just have an honest conversation. You are not moving forward in life because you don't know how to clap for other people. Other people, they win around you and all you want to do is to just all the time. You are just looking at the negatives. You're not going to get blessed like that. You're not going to get blessings. And then you ask yourself, Kandi, why is my life moving backwards? Why is my life not moving forward? Because no more. That's what's going on. Blessings don't stay in a place like that. The blessings is fana nabantu. You're not going to stay in a place that is toxic. You don't want to stay in there. But and you think blessings are going to stay. How? Put yourself in the shoes of the blessings. They're not going to stay. You don't know how to clap for other people. They're not going to stay. They really won't. So be careful of how you use your words. Be careful of how you use your thoughts. Learn how to congratulate other people. Be out here buy golf. It's fine. That's his achievement or that's her achievement. I'm seeing online abantu guys umnathenga iCorolla and they're like, what do you mean? That's a car. There was a joke about well, it was a video on TikTok. There's a gent or a traffic officer on TikTok. He drives a Corolla. And he said, people keep on saying, these cars are affordable in Cape Town. If it's affordable in Cape Town, why can't you afford it? I'm like, hey, say it again, louder for the people in the back. It's like people are saying that. But whenever I go home, they're like, it's affordable in Cape Town. Why can't you afford it if it's affordable in Cape Town? Learn to clap for other people. Thing is very simple. Learn to clap for other people. Then I have somebody here who's saying that, speaking of you getting a new job, I also got a new job, but if I'm being honest with you, it's not what I expected it to be. Ooh. Oh, now that's another direction. Congratulations on the new job, by the way. That's another direction, man. You know what? There's something that I've always thought about when it comes to jobs, friendships, relationships, family ships. Is there such a thing called a family ship? But you know what? Here's what I think about the situation. And not necessarily yours, it's specifically you, in general. When you're in a place that you've always wanted to be in. This thing is like umtan. I have a 4-year-old niece. My niece loves Tabasco sauce with all her heart. She can't take it. My niece was born and she's like, Malume, I want it. I'm like, but no, you can't. The first time she ever tasted it, she's like, but I want it. But you can't have it because baba, you can't. It's hot. And then it got to a point where she kept on asking and asking and asking. And I'm like, okay, it's fine. There you go. And then tasted it and she was like, Malume, baba. I'm like, yes, told you. Yeah, baba. God can be like that. There are times where you pray for something for years. You're praying for it. God, I want this thing. God, I want this thing. And every year it's not happening. And you go back. God, I said I want this one. And it doesn't happen again. You get to a point in your life where you want to say, you know what? Sharp. Awufuna nigga, fine. You do anyway, you don't exist. People do that. Like, anyway, you don't exist anyway. And then you know what God does? It's like, okay, you want it, it's fine. Here you go. Gets you there. And when you're in there, that's when you realize why it was held away from you. That's when you realize why, for the longest time ever, God was like, I can't give you this thing because it's not for you. But you kept on. That, but I want this one. And you're like, but you can't have this one. But I want it. Like, okay, there you go. And then you realize when you're there that some blessings are kept away from you to protect you. There are blessings that must just pass you by. You know what? Let me tell you something. When something is for you, when something is yours, you don't even need to ask. That's how God works. That's how amazing this thing called life is. If it's yours, it was made for you from the beginning. You don't even need to go, God, please, I want this one. It's already yours. Just wait. And this is how you were not even looking for it. Because it was yours. You see that one that you keep on praying for and God is not giving it to you. Keep on praying for it and you're not getting it. You are being protected from something. There's protection happening there. And then you get to a point where you're just like, but I want it so much. And God is like, okay, sharp. Let me show you why I was not giving it to you. So sometimes you are in situations where you're not happy. Your heart is not at ease. Your mind is not at ease. Your mental health is, everything is just going down. But this is something that you used to pray for so much. Zikala, because now you're being shown that this is not what I meant for you. Yes, when we phone, but it's not what I wanted for you. Then you get shown why things are like that. That's how this life thing works. It's really how life works, man. I think, Tina, as people, we have this thing of trying to figure life out. You can't figure life out. It's none of your business. It's genuinely none of your business. You have no business trying to figure life out. I have Yautiam who once said to me, one thing about me, I'm a very loving person. But I think, and Amachita, they like to say, but I'm fine when I'm a tough love, but your tough love works. Now I'll tell you the truth. Yes, I will console you, but I will tell you the truth. I had Yautiam, how old is he? I think it's 25. Yeah, I think it's 25, 24, 25. We were sitting down and just enjoying lunch. And then he was like, hey, boy, I feel like I'm not where I'm supposed to be in life. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, no, man, I thought at this age I would have A, B, and C. I would be doing A, B, and C. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, this is not what I thought, man. I just don't think I'm where I'm supposed to be in life. And my question to him was, how long did it take you to be 20? He said it took me 20 years. Like, then why do you think then it's up to you to decide how long it's going to take for you to achieve as an easy? It was not up to you to decide that, okay, in 2020, what I'm going to be 20. It was not up to you. We have this problem of trying to figure life out. I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Genuinely, first of all, you were not even part of the discussions of you coming onto this earth. You were not part of the discussions. And then when you hear now, all of a sudden, and you want to take control of this life that you don't know, How? You don't even know how you got here. But now that you're here, you want to control everything. Don't lie to yourself. Do not lie to yourself. Navigating life is none of your business. There are things in this life that you're not even supposed to know. Don't try and figure them out. There was a plan even before you were there. The plan was already there. And that's how it's going every day. It's not up to you if you wake up or not tomorrow. But you're deciding tomorrow I need to be driving this kind of car. Do you even know if you're going to be waking up tomorrow? You don't know. It's not up to you. Tina, we have this thing of, I want to take control of my own life. I always hear that. Take control of your life. How? What do you mean take control of your life? First of all, it's not even your life. You are a tool in this life thing. It's not yours. But Tina, we want to take control of everything. We want to control everything. You can't, in fact. There's no way. There's really no way that you can control everything. It's really not up to you when you become successful. It's not up to you. Yes, you can have the dreams and the plans that I want this, I want that, I want that. At this age, I want to be there. Sharp. It's okay. You have visions, you have plans, you have dreams. But you need to remember one thing. You didn't get here on your own free will. Therefore, when you get here, you're not going to live according to your own free will. You're really not. Appreciate where you are in this life thing. There's always a blessing somewhere. I don't care what's going wrong in your life. Everything can go wrong. I'll give you an example now. I don't have a phone. My phone decided to die last night. And I was with my partner. And she was like, why, Paul? I'm like, I can't control it. I feel it. There's nothing I can do about it. And I was working today, so I couldn't even say I'm going to go get it fixed in the morning. I'm going to go get it fixed tomorrow because I'm not working tomorrow. But what I'm trying to say is accept the situation for what it is. Accept it for what it is. You didn't get that tender that you wanted today. It's okay. It wasn't for you. You were driving and then it's okay. It's not a problem. I have a mentality that things are not happening to me. They're happening for me. And it works out for me. It helps. I could be in a situation where I'm like, knows your color. But I'm like, this thing is not happening to me. It's happening for me. And it helps, man. Once you understand that, you accept situations. You just look at them. But okay, you can't control it at the end of the day. You really can't. And if you try and control something that you cannot control, you are handing over control to that thing to control you. I'll say it again and louder for the people in the back. If you try and control something you cannot control, you are handing over control to that thing to control you. Because that's what it's going to do for the whole day. If I had allowed my phone to control me, I wasn't going to have a show today because I'm like, I'm stressed out. I don't have a phone. No. Hey, man, life must go on. Phone, I don't have a phone. Sharp. I'll get another one. Makes me think of that guy. But be careful of the pool. Don't worry, we'll buy another one. I like that guy's mentality. He's like, hey, father, listen, whatever happens, happens. It's fine. So great. And that's the nice thing about life. At some point, it's over creating. At some point, things are going to work out. And you'll get to a point in your life where you don't even understand how things are working out. But guess what? They work out. You just sit and you watch them work out. People ask you, boy, when's it going? And you're just like, I don't know. You're just like, I genuinely don't know. Things are just happening in front of you. It happens. When the time is right, it's going to happen. Somebody said when the time is right, even baskets will hold water for you. As a kid, I didn't understand that. And come on, I can imagine washing baskets, ganja. But now that I'm an adult, it makes sense. I've seen baskets holding water for me. I'm like, how? And it's happening. When it's your time, it's your time. And your time is only determined by God's timing, not yours. Timing, guys. The timing. No. Timing more than God. God has much better timing than you. You don't have timing. Don't worry. Relax. And this is making me think about something. And it's something I've also been through myself. How much needs that will relate to this? You know, Chance, you ever have that moment where you're just tired? Not physically, but just like, I'm tired. And you know, you avoid saying I'm tired because, you know, after saying I'm tired, tears will come out. Machita, they know what I'm talking about. And I think, well, everybody knows what I'm talking about. I've come to a realization about that thing of where you're just like, I'm tired. The reason why you're tired, and this includes me because I've been there, I was tired because I was fighting against God's will. That's a fight you can't win. That's why you're tired. You're tired because you're consistently fighting against God's will. You want things to happen according to your plan. Sorry, yeah. It's not COVID. It's not COVID. I have flu. You want things to go according to your own plan. So you're always fighting against God's will. Because God will say, okay, I'll go A. You will say, all right, but yes, B. Kanja. How? The fight you're not going to win. Genuinely a fight. What is happening? Yo. Okay, see? This is what happens when you speak the truth. Now they don't want me to speak. But yeah, man, it's a fight you're not going to win. Don't try to win that fight. That's the reason why you're tired, because you're fighting against God's will all the time. And all the time, God is like, fine, I want your life to go this way and this way and this way. But you're like, but no, now I want mine to go that way. Fighting against God's will, you'll always be tired. Also, you know, fine. Just let go and let God. Simple. This life thing is simple. We complicated ourselves. We complicate it by ourselves. This thing is like, sorry. It's like when you have a plan. It's fun. You have a plan, this is how my day is going to go. Then you get somebody ozawufika with ezakhe plans. Kule yakho plan messes everything up. That's how this life thing is. I don't know why I'm coughing so much. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting emotional. I don't know. But just let go and let God, man. Really just let go. Just let God. You are not in this life according to your own will. You are here according to God's will. So just let go. Let God take control. He knows why you are here. He knows where you're going. He knows everything about you. Let me love and leave you right there for tonight. Otherwise, it was good, man. Really was good. I missed you guys, by the way. I really did. And next week, I'm back again. And next week, next week, I'm coming with a guest as usual. Because, yeah, no. So next week, I'm back with a guest. Otherwise, my name is Asanda Makaka, the modern clever himself. Mchingile umsotho. Hlubelihle noba lihlambanga. Namnaxhala kodwa nihlambile namhlanje. I'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Peace and love.